we're on our way home now. I had a video I was just about to make, and I couldn't remember one horse. It just came to me as I hit stop, which really frustrates me. We had 6 horses schooling today. Told everybody I'd give them a little update if there was anything pertinent. Well, the draw is up now. We drew the 4-hole and the 5-hole in Prince Edward Island. The draw is up in Pennsylvania. We're in all 6 divisions, 2 Sire Stake, 4 Stallion Series on Sunday evening at the Poconos. So those are both good, both favorable draws. There's short fields in the Poconos also. I don't know where all the Pennsylvania trotters are. But nevertheless, I'm happy. So, what went on this morning? 6 schoolers. Mario went with 3. I went with 3. Judas James, he didn't go with any. He went with 1 for Maneri, a couple for Stacy or whatnot. I guess he did school at Derek Castle, so I can't be too upset. It's kind of important. So, first schooler, I went with Horn Player. She was very good. 2 minutes, last 3 quarters, and 128 in a piece. I was happy with her. Would I say she tried 55 right now? No, but I was happy with her. I think we'll race her next Thursday. I'll drive her. I want to keep an eye on her. I am going to put her in a stake race coming up here. I forget the name, but the bigger stake race. I think she can follow speed, and I think she does need stretched out. I don't think it's a matter of talent or speed. I think she possesses both. Just got to get her moving and moving forward. So she's going to face some stiff competition coming up very, very soon. Next was Warwick Yuri. Now, this is a very good conversation I had with Mario afterwards. He went a mile and 2, 2 and 1 last half in a minute. I said, that's awesome. He goes, well, you want to qualify him or school him? I said, no, I want to turn him out. What do you mean? I said, well, it's as simple as this. Sometimes, Mario's done such a good job with this horse. He's proud of where the horse has come from. When this horse was training down, he was terrible. Was sick a few times, did not look like a competitive horse. So when you work your ass off and get the horse there, you'd like to see him race. We own him, like to see him race. But at the same token, I look at the grassroots going in 58, 57 every week. He can't trot there yet. This is a very, very well-bred colt. I think the easiest thing is just turn him out. It's impressive that the horse has got to here. To me, it's impressive that this horse came from being that big, clunky trotter that was sick a number of times, that was making breaks and just didn't look good, to the horse that I saw today. On the gate, nose right on the gate, doing his work as well as he could. I appreciate that. Now that we know he's got a good work ethic, he's got some talent, I think it's time we just let the horse grow up. I think at this point, to try and qualify him just to qualify him, we could do that. Try and race him just to race him, we could do that. But there's a voice inside me that says we're almost cheapening him, asking him to do more than he's capable of doing right now. I believe that his talent lies in his bloodlines, and they will show up. And turn the horse out. Let him grow up and be the horse we want him to be. He's not now. He's close. He get all the way to the gates. He's just not there yet. So we'll turn Warwick Yuri out, I believe, get him some what's left of the rest of the summer and fall grass in him, let him bulk up and be a big, good-looking colt. Yay. And that'll be that. Now, the second one, Twin B Habanero, he was kind of ho-hum again, a mile and 59. It's probably, this colt literally has almost depressed me at times. And I know my partners feel the same way. I see when I get a text from Bob saying 21 months, wasted with this colt. When are we going to move on? I get that. It's a fair statement. I'm thinking it. It's not just that it was written. I'm thinking the same thing. But I find it so hard to believe such a good-looking colt with so much power has not become a horse, become an effective racehorse. And then I'm left asking myself, how do I get him there? I mean, I just can't keep giving time and time and time and time. He's there. I mean, you can race him. Very frustrating situation to be in with Twin B Habanero. So I guess my question is, if we are going to race him, where is that going to be? When is that going to be? I guess we can put him in next week at Mohawk. The sale is coming up at Preferred on the 15th. We can put him in next week at Mohawk and see if we can get a decent line on him, I suppose. Man, that's frustrating. And in the second schooler, I went with Sir Strong. Quite the opposite. He also went a mile in 2 minutes. Last half 58. Looked good. Was We did put flip-flops on him. I can say unequivocally now his feet were bothering him because he was much better to handle today. He was trotting the turns much better, but he was touching his outside knee. He was touching his left shin. We might opt to do exactly. Remember I talked to you guys last night about the flip-flops and White Tiger. This doesn't mean that White Tiger will be better without them. This doesn't mean that I'm right, that the flip-flops are slipping with them with the track as lucid as it is. I could be wrong. I could be reading into something that is simply not there. And the only way to find out is simple. Put the shoes on that I wanted to put on them. And then we'll see. Are they better or are they worse? I think especially with Sir Strong, that's probably a good spot to be in with him. What we could do with Sir Strong is simply race him in the second leg of that pop-up series at the Meadows if it fills, because obviously we might have ruined it for filling, winning in 56 by 10 lengths. I think there's at least a good chance that class won't fill now. Now, Brace for Landing, they don't know this, but Brace for Landing and Landing Strip aren't racing in the second leg. Yeah, big pond.
Yeah, and for the duckies.
For the duckies, yeah.
And for the goosies.
The goosies.
And for the ducks.
What about the fishies?
Yeah, the fishies.
So, one second. So, they may not know that those two colts are coming to the Wildwood. They're not going to the second leg of the pop-up series. And if they fill the second leg of the pop-up series, which they may or may not do, I think that might be a great fit for Sir Strong. Or we can race him here in the maiden. I'm easy either way. Now we can see how that class looks also this week. If Landing Pad races well on Thursday, then there's a chance that they might go either. I'm trying to read a text that came in. I shouldn't do that, but it was something about tailgate buzz and tie one on. I know what it's about. There's a brother to the colt in the Ohio sale down by the seaside. Of course, the Ohio sale catalog came out today, so all of our clients are diligently rifling through the thing. I keep getting texts every 10 minutes. Hey, the Ohio sale catalog's out. Hey, take a look at this horse and that. I'm going to look at all the horses. Don't worry, I'm going to look at them all. I'm just not going to do it today. So very happy with Sir Strong. We are going to make a few changes. Him and Landing Pad may go to the Meadows next week for that pop-up series if they fill it, which I don't think they will. And then the third schooler, I went with Wildwood. That experiment's over. Poor Wildwood. God didn't gift her with enough room for her left foot to clear her right knee, and she just mauls her knee. I actually pulled her up. I said, nah, that's enough. They bought her to be a broodmare. Very well-bred filly. Beautiful filly to be around, too. But hits that outside knee. So I think that'll be it for Wildwood. And in that schooler, I didn't tell anybody. I've been very quiet about this 5-fish species school today. 2-7. Hi, baby. 2-7. But am I not anybody, too?
No, you be Joe.
Oh, you're mean.
We can't go there.
I'm going left, silly butt. So 5-fish species was exceptionally good. Now we did train her faster last week, 2.6. Come back in 2.7 off the gate day. She was perfect. Mary said, "What do you think now?" I said, "Put her in a qualify her a couple of times." So we're probably going to qualify 5-fish species next week. 2.4, 2.5. We could school her again, but the schoolers are a little different this time of year. They're either people just wanting to get behind the gate or people going fast. Neither are going to help 5-fish species. Her nose was right on the gate. Nothing bothered her. He said, and Mario summed it up quite easily and eloquently. He said, "You know what she feels like? A classy filly." And that, you can feel that. You can feel when the horses know and they just want to do things right. And they just, something about them. You can tell a horse that is well-bred for the most part. And she is a classy filly. It's the best way to put it. So we are going to qualify 5-fish species next week. Probably going 2.4. Come back a mile in 2.1. And then we'll survey everything. Take a look and see what's going on. But very, very happy with what I've seen from 5-fish species. She looked awesome today. I actually, when I pulled up Wildwood, I stayed on the track and I walked her on the outside. And I just watched from a distance as 5-fish species went. And she finished up strong. No hobbles. No, just boots on her behind. Just a set of trotting boots on her behind. No pulls. She was perfect. So I'm going to let you guys go. I know I said give you a quick update. I just can't seem to do that. This is 10 minutes we're going on. But I was happy with the schoolers today. A very telling day on a number of fronts. Sir Strong, ready to go. Make a little shoeing change again with him. He's ready to go for the most part. Twin B Habanero is almost ready to leave. And I don't mean leave the gate. I mean leave the barn. He's really starting to get under my skin. Better today. I think we'll put him in, get a line on him next week, and then we'll reassess. But he's close to being gone. Very, very impressed with horn player today. Warwick Yuri was impressive, but impressive in the sense that I'm happy with what I see, but we are going to turn him out and let him grow up and fill out a little bit. And then in the third one, 5 fish species. Very, very good. So a good day so far. We got some fairs going on tonight. We had a great draw in Pennsylvania, a great draw in Prince Edward Island. Looks like we could, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, we could have a very, very good weekend here at thestable.ca. Take care.